swear down, if you do not win this league, if you do not, we will have problems. Serious problems. Hello everyone. Welcome back to TBA Sports. And today we've got another 2-in-1. We've got the reactions to Matchweek 26 and the predictions for 27. So let's get into it. And yes, I'm a broken man. I'm so broken inside that I'm not even wearing an Arsenal kit in this video. I'm wearing a Nigeria kit. Arsenal. Chelsea 2, Leeds United 2. Chelsea, what happened, bro? What happened? I said you man were going to win this game. I said you were going to win. And instead, you throw away a 2-goal lead against Leeds. You let Leeds equalise due to some stupid defending. You ruined my prediction. I said you guys would destroy Leeds. But instead, you've got defenders that are lacking brain cells. What are you doing? What sort of defending are these defenders doing? Chelsea spent all this money. They still need defenders. The defense is rubbish. I'm talking about the centre-backs. They are rubbish. They need to sort this out. This game saw another Cole Palmer penalty. And he got an assist. Cole Palmer played decent. But there was a tap-in that would have won the game for Chelsea that this guy missed from a few yards out. I was in shock. But sadly, it's a failed prediction. Everton 1, Bournemouth 2. Come on, I told you. I said, this was the exact scoreline I predicted. I said 2-1 Bournemouth. I said they will get the win. Here, you see these spawn predictions. I get at least one every single video. I get at least one. Oh, I'm in form. You see this? I'm proper. But yeah, Bournemouth are starting to pick up form now, you know. What? They've got 6 games unbeaten in the league. That is very good. Tottenham 1, Newcastle United 2. Well then, we all saw this coming. You see Tottenham, they just can't beat Newcastle. It's the same old story every season. It's just Newcastle batter them, beat them. Sometimes, if Tottenham are lucky, they might get a draw. But other than that, they just can't win. They can't win against Newcastle. And that was exactly what happened today. I was 1 goal away from the perfect prediction again. I said it would be 3-1. Instead, it was 2-1. Oh, man. West Ham 1, Manchester United 1. How? You see United, these man got cooked by West Ham. They got cooked and still grabbed a point from that game. But Carrick, I told you, he will be found out soon. And the cracks are starting to show. Look, he dropped points to West Ham. Yeah, West Ham have been in a bit of form, but he dropped points to them. And if West Ham actually took their chances, like they had so many chances that they should have scored, then West Ham would have destroyed Man United in this game. But guess what? People were not focusing on this game for West Ham's performance or United. They were focusing on this game because of that one brother who had the long hair. He said he's going to do that challenge. That nigga's never cutting his hair, bro. I'll be real. It's never happening, fam. Because if this was the chance, yeah, to grab the win and they couldn't, yeah, it's not happening, bro. Yeah. That guy, the hair's going to be touching his knees soon. Villa 1, Brighton 0. Q Brighton, yeah? Hold that. Hold dickheads, yeah? Hold that. Villa got a win, like I said, but they did struggle. These guys needed to wait till very late, yeah? I needed Tyrone Mings to help get them that winner. You know, I even forgot this guy existed. I've not heard the name Tyrone Mings in so long. But that's a successful outcome because I said Villa would win by a lot more. But they still won, but that's a success. Manchester City 3, Fulham 0. Pure demolition. That's all I've got to say about this game. Pure demolition from City. As I said, Semenyo and Haaland, yeah, I said they were going to grab themselves some goals. And they did. and now they're even closing in on this first place, thanks to Arsenal's stupidity. They're here closing in games we should have won. It's poor. And Fulham, why? You couldn't even give a little bit of fight. You just bent over for Man City from minute one. I expected more from you, you know. I expected more. But let's be real, bro. We all knew City was winning this game. I said City would win the game. We all knew that. There's no way Fulham was winning at the Oil had. Nottingham Forest 0, Wolves 0. Crap game, crappy teams, no goals. That's what that game was. It sucked. Both teams are cooked this season, and that's just it. That's what happened. But it's also a failed prediction, as I said Forest would win, and they clearly didn't. Crystal Palace 2, Burnley 3. Palace. How the did you let Burnley come to your ends and win when you were 2-0 up? Why is everyone throwing away leads this game week, bro? Why? You were 2-0 up. I said there's no way that Burnley were going to come to Croydon and leave with 3 points. And guess what? They did. Thank you, Palace. Thank you for ruining my prediction. What's wrong with you? Wow, Burnley! The only thing I got right in that game was that Strand Larsen scored. That's the only thing. I said he was going to get his first goals. He did. And as for you, Palace, yeah? You have to start worrying. Your team is 5 points above the relegation zone. A few bad results. 1, 2. You're going to get dragged in there proper. You're going to get dragged in proper. You don't want that. You need to fix up. I know there's things going on at the club, but you need to fix up. Sunderland 0, Liverpool 1. What the How? How? Somebody please tell me how. Am I dreaming? Is this a dream? How is Arne Slot the only manager that has gone to Sunderland's ends in the league this season and left with a win? This fraudulent man, this chubby Ten Hag, has come to Sunderland's Stadium of Light and left with 3 points. What? I'm in shock. You know this fraud here has just brought himself more time managing Liverpool. Now FSG are going to be like, nah, you know what? We're stingy again. This guy, we're going to keep him. How does he keep doing this? In the games where you're like, oh yeah, definitely lose. Sometimes this guy will go and pull 3 points out the bag. You're thinking how? But in all the other games, let's drop points here, let's drop points here, let's lose here, lose. But what is this guy? I definitely failed that. And Liverpool fans, if there's any watching, please, I want you guys to tell me how you guys honestly feel about this manager, because I really don't know how you guys will be feeling. Brentford 1, Arsenal 1, and Wolves 2, Arsenal 2. I want to jump off the tallest bridge. I am so vexed with this team. Why did they do this to me? We have dropped 4 points in 2 games. Is this what a Premier League champion should be doing? We want to be Premier League champions. We're dropping points to these silly teams. What? There's a relegation Wolves team. One of the worst Premier League teams I've seen in my life. One of the worst ones. We're here dropping points during to Wolves in stoppage time. Why? And then there's Brentford. Brentford, yeah, fine. They've been in some good form this season. But we should be beating them. Why can we not beat them? Why? Also to some rubbish. The performance we played against Brentford was awful. Awful. From minute 1 to the last minute, we were awful. The one against Wolves, first half, we were creating chances. We were bullying. My boy Bukayo scored. Finally, I was thinking, okay, this is good. We should be getting 3 points here. Oh, little did I know in the second half, we were going to become absolute trash. Arteta, wake up. We have 2 wins in our last 7 games. You know, even I knew this was coming. When I saw that Havertz magically got injured, I was like, oh no. Oh no. We are finished again. Because for some reason, we went from going saying Havertz, we need to improve on him, to realizing Havertz is our best option right now. Arsenal, you can't keep doing this. Every season, the tiniest bit of pressure, you guys get petrified. You're shook. And now City can just march their way up. They don't even need to be win. It's not like they're playing against 18, 19 Liverpool or any of that, where they need to keep winning. These men are not even just winning straight games. They're even dropping points here and there, but when they drop points, we drop points. Why are we this rubbish? Well, as you can tell, I'm very vexed. But I'll even calm down right now. I'll leave an Arsenal rant video for its completely own video just to talk about Arsenal, because I feel so strongly about this club. I have so many things to say about this club. I have so many things to say about Arteta. That's two failed predictions for Arsenal. In once I said that we'd smoke the opposition. We failed twice. Now it's time for the segment of the Premier League Matchweek 27 prediction. Aston Villa versus Leeds United. I genuinely don't even know why, but I have a strong feeling, I've got a strong feeling that Leeds will get a point here. They have only lost one of their last 5 games, and Villa have only lost 2 of their last 5 games. So they're in similar form. So that's why I think it will be a deadlock. I think these men will hold a draw. And, I'll go with Villa 1, Leeds 1. And I will go with goals from Tammy Abraham and Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Brentford versus Brighton and Hove Albion. Look, Brentford are in great form. Great form. They even took points from my beloved Arsenal. But that's a story for another day. Again. But they should be easily taking 3 points from this smelly seagull poo team, Brighton. Easy dubs. So I'm going to go with 2-1 Brentford. And I'm going to go with goals from Igor Thiago, Dango Altara, and Danny Welbeck. Brighton have not won a game in so long because they suck. Chelsea versus Burnley. Look, Chelsea, I should see nothing other than you blitzing this relegation Burnley team. So because of that, I'm going to go with Chelsea 3, Burnley 0. And I'm going to go with goals from Cole Palmer. I think he will score a penalty. A goal from João Pedro. And even one from Moises Caicedo. West Ham versus Bournemouth. You see these two teams, they're generally both playing so well right now. Like, logic will tell me that I should predict a draw because these guys are so similar in form. But I'm feeling different. I'm actually feeling different. I think Bournemouth are going to beat West Ham 3-1. And I think there's going to be goals from Jared Bowen, one from Junior Krupi, one from Evan Nilsson, and even one from Rayan, that Brazilian brother that, as far as I'm concerned, just randomly spawned here at Bournemouth and started cooking. But with Rayan and Krupi firing, Bournemouth can be getting wins here and there. They could be getting more wins. Manchester City versus Newcastle United. Newcastle just beat Karabag 6-1, where Gordon scored 4 goals. But even despite that, I don't think they're beating Man City. Man City are generally looking too good for them to be beating Man City. So I'm going to go with Man City 3, Newcastle United 2. And I'm going to go with goals from Antoine Semenyo, Erling Haaland, Rayan Cherki, one from Anthony Gordon, and one from Malik Chow. Because they can't lose this match. And I think it will be a goal fest. Crystal Palace versus Wolves. Even despite what they did to my team, Wolves still suck. Arsenal just suck as well. But Wolves suck. So I think Palace will beat them comfortably. I think Palace will win this game 2-0. And I think I'm going to go goals, one from Strand Larsen and one from Ismail Sarr. Nottingham Forest versus Liverpool. Look, Liverpool have been playing decent and Forest are in relegation form. So I think Liverpool will find a way to get 3 points here, despite Nottingham Forest being at home. And yes, I said it, Arne Slot is going to deceive the Liverpool fans once more and get an easy win. So I'm going to go with 2-0 Liverpool. And I'm going to go with goals from Hugo Ekitike and 1 from Mo Salah, so that he can finally start scoring again. Sunderland versus Fulham. Sunderland, after the match that just happened, now have only lost at home this season once. So I still believe Sunderland are not going to lose this game to Fulham. Fulham are not winning this game. Maybe if Fulham played Calvin Bassey more, maybe their defense wouldn't be as bad. But I don't know what it is. These managers decided, oh, whilst Bassey's at the AFCON, let's put someone else in the team, yeah? Now keep him when Bassey's back and violate Bassey. This is an AFCON player of the tournament, you know. But because I know Fulham managers, he's not the brightest right now. So I think Sunderland are going to win this game 1-0. And I'm going to go with a goal from the egg machine, Brian Brobby. Tottenham Hotspurs versus Arsenal. Guys, it's North London derby time. Arsenal, you know how we get down in the North London derby. We don't lose to Tottenham in this derby, and we will not lose to Tottenham this week. But Arsenal, I swear, if you drop points, like draw or lose to Tottenham in this North London derby, when they are this bad, I will never forgive you. Crash out. You guys are so rubbish right now. There is actually a possibility that Tottenham, yeah, will get their new manager bounce and actually get something out of this game. Do you know how much that sickens me? I don't care. We'll put them in a pack. We'll smoke these niggas. They're not winning. And that's why I'm going to say Arsenal are going to beat them 3-1. I'm going to go with goals from João Palhinha. I think he'll find a way to get some scrappy goal. 1 from Victor Gyökeres, 1 from the star boy, Bukayo, and 1 from Leandro Trossard. Hopefully we can contribute to Tottenham finally getting relegated. Everton versus Manchester United. See, this game, I believe, is straightforward. United are in slightly better form than Everton, and they also have more sources of goals than Everton. So I think Manchester United are going to win this game, and I'm going to go with 2-1 Manchester United. A goal from Tariq George, 1 from Brian Mbeumo, and 1 from Benjamin Sesko. Yep, that's all for the video. Thank you for watching, and we'll see how I do with these predictions, and I'll see you in the next video. One more time, Arsenal, if you lose this North London derby, I'm coming for you. You and you, Arteta. You.